My name is Kira and I'm from the south of Ireland, Cork.
Hello, my name is Li Yan. I'm born in China. I live in Malaysia.
Hi, I'm April. I'm from Sydney, Australia.
Hi, my name is Ash and I'm from Argentina.
Hi, my name is Mai. I'm 29 years old and I'm from Denmark.
Hi, my name is Stephanie and I'm from Hawaii.
I'm Julia from Germany, currently living in Morocco for about 2 years.
Why did you decide to take a YTT?
Because I felt like I was in this kind of mid place in my life and I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go in. I felt like it was the right move to make as like an option for other things that I could do afterwards, with like traveling and seeing the world. I feel like it's a good skill to have just for yourself, for people, and hopefully to develop it as I travel around.
I love yoga and I want to learn more the spiritual mind nurture my life, and I want to share into the world.
Right now in my life, to deepen my practice, to get back into the rhythm of doing a regular practice, and to further my understanding from my first teacher training. So yeah, just to refresh and go deeper.
To reconnect with myself and my practice, my regular practice.
For many different reasons, I wanted to get to understand more this whole yoga lifestyle, but also I worked in a company before. I was the founder, so I had to lead a lot of people, and I started to understand or know how important this mindfulness is, and I wanted to see how you can maybe integrate some of this yoga lifestyle into this business world who normally don't think so much about these things.
I decided to do this because I have a studio, and a lot of people have really been wanting there to be yoga.
I really wanted to improve my technique of my yoga, wanted to establish a practice and like a routine, and I was thinking about teaching as well, so I'm currently working in a hostel, so I would love to give some lessons to my guests.
Why did you choose Morocco?
I don't know what it was about Morocco. I thought about it, and I think I saw like this book next to me and it said Morocco, and it was kind of like, oh, so I just picked it up and started reading about it, and it just really drew me like this. I feel like it's really exotic and there's a lot to see in like one country, like it has a bit of everything, like with the landscapes.
Morocco is a new place for me. I come here, I want to find something new. Morocco, when I've been here, I feel amazing, wonderful place, and I like here because I feel the air fresh and the ocean clean, give me the abundance, energy, freedom, like what you want to do. You live life in a paradise. Here, the fruits, I love it. All the energy into my body, I feel amazing and create me to feel new.
I've always been drawn to here, to Morocco. I don't know if it's the culture or the mystical energy or the crockery. But when I saw that you guys were doing training here, I had to come.
I didn't. Morocco chose me.
For many reasons, I think your course sounded really, really interesting, but I have to admit it could have been in many countries. And now I think I'm really happy that it was Morocco.
I chose Morocco because I've always been drawn to Morocco, and it was a great excuse to come here. And, oh, I have some training to go do in Morocco. So
Here we are at the coast, so I really love surfing and be at the beach and spending time in the sun and in nature. And about Morocco, I really like that the people are so warm-hearted, so pure, so natural, and they always try to make you comfortable. So it's really a welcoming culture.
What was your favorite part or aspect of the training?
I love the ceremonies. I feel like they're just, you don't really do them much, you know, you never really do these in like normal life, but I love like the chanting and just like being like really vulnerable in front of people you mightn't like know that well, and just kind of just whatever, just being like saying what you feel.
The favorite part, actually, not just one. I like the ceremony. We lie on, then you play the music, sending us to the another universal. We just feel not living on the earth, living on the. Couldn't imagine the place, the space, a universal. The soul connect with the peaceful calmness and full of love. I love that part. I also love the chanting mantra. Each mantra when we chanting, I feel calm down my whole body and grounded, and like the energy surrounds me and permeates me.
Spiritual lessons. I think that's a way for me to go deeper for myself. That's at this point in my journey what I'm more interested in focusing on, and obviously I love the classes. And my last teacher training, I wanted more anatomy, because at that time that's what I wanted more of, but I'm more focused on my spiritual deepening at the moment, so that's what I kind of took away the most from.
A lot of it. That's my favorite. I really enjoyed the ceremonies, just to create that culture of every night sharing, everybody saying how they're feeling and what they're learning and where they are at in their training. The morning practice was really good for me. I needed it. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Singing was amazing.
I was not so aware of many of the things we actually went through in this course. I thought it would be mainly about like yoga teaching and the process, and I'm really, really thankful that there was so much about personal development. So I think for me this was the best thing, like starting out with trying to look inside, thinking about who are you, what do you want, and then I also liked all the ceremonies we had and the small tools we got to now. For me this is only the beginning. It was really like just understanding so much that I never heard about before. So I'm really excited to now dig deeper into many of the things. Yeah.
I liked being able to practice what it feels like to have a set sadhana and rhythm to the day, sort of a liturgy. Speak English, it'll make it easier. But it was very refreshing to have a routine that could be consistent, because oftentimes in my daily life I have to break away from a routine because of the spontaneous things that happen, and being able to really just flow into a set rhythm where everything worked out as planned was very nice for me. To be able to know what to expect when and be, emotionally prepared for whatever we were coming into felt really good, and I enjoyed that. Wish more of life can be that way.
Definitely the ceremonies and the kirtan in the evenings. So I really love singing, and it's so nice to do that every day with people you like, and have this warm vibe, and I really like that we practiced every day, so I really improved my overall practice and my technique and my strength even. So in 2 weeks it's a huge progress for me. Yeah, so yeah, and of course then hanging out with you guys, with everybody.
What do you plan to do with your certificate after graduation?
And now I want to like just do little classes with people if they're up for it, like my friends, I know they want to do some, and just anyone who really would like a bit of yoga in their life, I'd be up for it.
I will teach, I will share what I really understand.
I'm ready to start teaching after 400 hours. At the moment I just want to start little, teach my friends and maybe my boss on board and guests on board the boat, and then later use it for more public teaching. I can't see myself teaching at a studio anytime soon, but what I want to take from this one now is just gaining more experience in teaching. Then maybe I'll do another teacher training before I go public.
Nothing straight away. I'm not planning to teach right now. This was more for myself. But I would like to keep on learning and training and finding new things, new ways. And this training specifically helped me realize how much I liked yin yoga, and I thought I was super into vinyasa and fast-moving yoga, and so this is a new thing for me that I'd like to explore more, learn more. Yeah. Keep learning.
First of all, this thing with leadership, I think it could be very interesting to try to integrate some of all these yoga tools we learned into this leadership. But also, I'm a poi dancer, and I also like to dance this kind of gaga dance where you experience with a lot of different energies, and I think I would like to dig more into these 3 things and try to see how you can combine it, and maybe someday do a teacher course.
Well, I am happy to have a certificate just because it really opens up my options of where I can teach yoga. Of course, I could probably have taught yoga at my own home studio without a certificate, but I wanted to go through, the proper motions to be able to have other opportunities accessible as well. Like if I want to work in a public studio somewhere downtown, or if I want to take yoga to perhaps a school or something like this, I have something to show the authorities that be look, I've put in this many hours and I know these things that a yoga teacher should know. And also for myself, I wanted to know that I knew the things that a yoga teacher should know before I go into trying to share something with others.
I think I'm gonna try to teach my friends to be more comfortable as a teacher, and get some spread or think a little bit about how to create my own classes, my own style of teaching, and then I really would like to teach at my place where I'm working, and maybe when I visit my family or I'm back in Germany, I would maybe also offer to do some donation-based classes, so everybody can join in the park or whenever people feel like it.
It's such a broad experience, like there's so much things you find out about yourself, like you learn a lot of skills, like physically and mentally, and it's a bit of fun. It's kind of, you get to experiment with certain types of yoga, and the way you teach, and you just learning really. I think just how much you can learn in 21 days.
我非常的期待大家能够来参加这个瑜伽老师的培训课程，你会在这里找到很多是你平时想不到的美妙的，而且是你需要的那一部分在你生命里，请大家来参加我们的瑜伽课程 Sacred Path Yoga Teacher Training
You and Lacey are really down-to-earth people, but you speak you live your truth. For people, I think, or for myself, before I did training, I was really scared because I didn't maybe practice as much as I thought I should, or I didn't think I was as much of a yogi as I thought I should be, or I was in my path as far as I should have been to take a training. And I was scared that teachers would think I wasn't good enough or I wasn't living a yogic lifestyle. But with you and Lacey, you guys are real. You make everyone feel comfortable at whatever level they're at, and it seems authentic, and you speak with integrity, and it's not scary. So it makes it like relaxed, and wherever you are in your path is okay.
Espero que puedan unirse al Sacred Paths Yoga Training. A mí me transformó mucho la vida, me enseñó muchísimo, me trajo muchas bendiciones. Estoy muy contenta. Los esperamos.
Det var en meget speciel og god og spændende rejse, og jeg vil anbefale alle at tage et Secret Path yoga kursus. Mange tak.
I really loved the teamwork of Lacey and Darren, because they have such a great balance of information and just the dynamic between the two of them. They're really great teachers, and I highly recommend coming on a Sacred Paths Yoga Training, because that's where you're going to find these two incredible teachers.
Hallo ihr Lieben in Deutschland. Wenn ihr Lust auf ein Training habt, das von zwei sehr, sehr lieben Menschen durchgeführt wird, die was von Yoga verstehen, die ihre Skills beherrschen und einfach sehr, sehr liebenswerte Menschen sind und mit ihrer Authentizität begeistern, dann würde ich euch sehr empfehlen, euer Training beim Sacred Path Yoga zu machen. Ihr werdet auf jeden Fall eine wunderbare Zeit verbringen.
Namaste.
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 Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.